So
Cool.
there's breaking news in the chat from
Yes.
my
What is it?
betrothed. Apparently, our dear friends had their Dave Smith, Jim Florentine, Louis J. Gomez, and Metzger all had a a club cancel their show. A club in Seattle. Let me see if I can pull
Why?
this. I will share my screen. Dee, 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 dee. Well, Seattle sounds fucking woke.
Oh,
So
my
that's
friend Amy lives in Seattle, and she was always she's very, very, very liberal. And then she said to me the other day, she was like, it's living in Seattle, like literally made me completely the other way. Like she's like, I fucking, she's like, I don't hate trans people, but I just can't stand this
but
anymore.
I'm
Like,
right
yes,
there.
exactly. Ooh,
I'm
what is
whatever
it?
comes before hate. I'm sorry, but this is
Huh.
too funny not to immediately put on blast. Also, am I mistaken that this club is in Seattle's historic Chaz district? Kurt looks up
Mm.
towards heaven. Thank you, George Floyd, for the fun I'm about to have with this. Okay, so this is the email from Jess Anderson, comedy and bar owner and booker, I guess, at this club in Seattle. After careful consideration and discussions, let me zoom in. Oh, balls. After careful consideration and discussions with our team, investors, local comedians, and neighborhood advocacy groups. Wow, I didn't know neighborhood advocacy groups could weigh in on comedy talent. We've
Oh,
encountered a
Christ.
challenging situation that requires us to revisit the planned shows. Capitol Hill is known for its progressive values, and we've received significant feedback expressing concerns about the alignment of these upcoming shows with the neighborhood's ethos. Oh, get over yourselves.
Ethos.
This
Honestly, suck my dick. For real. What
Yeah,
on
I'll show
earth?
you ethos. This feedback
Ugh.
includes concerns. That's how you know it's a comedy loving crowd when they have concerns.
Well, we're
From
just
local
concerned
advocacy
that they'll
groups that
be
are,
too funny. Yes,
yeah,
Jesus.
concerns that people will see me having a sense of humor that are deeply embedded in our community and work towards upholding its values. Again, none of this has anything to do with comedy. Given the feedback and to avoid any potential negative impact on both our club and the artists involved, as well as to maintain the harmony within our community, we believe the most responsible course of action is to not move forward with the shows for Dave Smith on April 11th, Louis J. Gomez for May 31st, just through June 1st, Jim Florentine for September 20th and 21st, and sadly, Kurt Metzger on October 11th. I thought they were all on the same show. These fucking assholes are canceling one, two, three, 4 weekends of shows.
And I love that it says sadly for Kurt.
And
Like,
sadly for Kurt, I'm like, I think the
this
sadly belongs on Jim Florentine. I think Jim is the least controversial of these four.
no, that makes absolutely no sense. All right, good. If you want to never laugh again, move to Seattle.
This
I
decision was Seattle, you don't have the fucking weather to have this kind of, you know what I mean? Seattle is a
no,
shithole. It's rainy. All you have is coffee, okay? You don't have
for
enough
real.
going on to be like this.
My friend Amy said she was like, I fucking hate homeless people now. I can't like I have
Mhm.
no I can't, she's moving away from there. It's obviously a
Good.
terrible place. And
Good. I'm
she is
glad
the
she's
most
getting away.
liberal person I've ever met, maybe. So,
You know what it's
uh
like? Because it's like when you have like two ends of the same battery next to each other, they just repel. This
exactly. It's like
decision was
go
not
ahead.
made lightly, and we want to ensure it does not reflect on your talent. Of course, it doesn't reflect on your fucking talent. It's not about talent.
It's about we're all just sitting
Ideology.
here in this city trying to out liberal each other.
It's about we would rather uh make happy the fucking cunty liberal baristas who live nearby who are going to protest the show. They're not even going to come, okay? They wouldn't come either way. They even if they booked fucking Tig Notaro, they wouldn't come and patron a comedy club. It's like we care more about the miserable leftist cunts than we do comedy loving audiences or talent. That's what they're saying. And the
Good.
quality of your work, but is instead a reflection of our commitment to our community's values. We will also ensure that any tickets sold are refunded promptly to our patrons, and we will communicate this decision to them with the sensitivity and respect it deserves. We truly value the art of comedy. No, you fucking don't. And the diverse perspectives it brings to our lives. No, you don't. It's our hope that we can find a way to work together in the future. No, you don't. You don't want to. You don't want that. Under different circumstances, like what, when we're not being held hostage by Marxists?
Well,
Yeah, good luck with that.
honestly, wait, I'm sorry. Those are just vi- those are very toward comedians. Maybe they have like maybe they're a little bit edgy, but they're not fit
Lewis
for
is
Seattle.
probably the most, but not even that much. I mean,
I mean, yeah,
they're
what?
all
Is it
pretty
going to
they're
be
all really funny, and if they're good enough to get booked there, they're good enough to stay booked there.
right? And then also, why even post this publicly? And then okay, so
No,
it's
this
a
was an email. This was an email
oh, it's an
to
email.
one of
Okay.
them, and then Kurt posted this publicly because he's about to take a piss out of them. Let's see. In the meantime,
Oh,
we are committed to making this transition as smooth as possible and are here to discuss any concerns or questions you may have. Thank you for, and notice this very like flowery, like HR, like this is like an HR email. Way too many words for them to just say, sorry, we're pussies. We're canceling your show. It
they
didn't
would
have to
have
be
been
10 paragraphs.
better to just call and be like, "Yo, it's Seattle. You're too
Right. I
fake."
don't know what you were expecting.
Yeah, right. I mean, instead it's this, it's like and also they included all of them in it. So who are the comedians booked that month at that club that were allowed to
Oh, we're
stay?
gonna
I
check that
wonder.
next. Okay, thank you for
Yeah.
understanding and your incredible contributions to the world of comedy. But clearly, that doesn't mean anything to you. We wish you the best in your upcoming projects and hope to have the opportunity to collaborate in the future. Jess Anderson. Now,
Suck my
what
dick, Jess
club
Anderson.
is this in Seattle? That's did he mention that?
Yeah, I wonder.
Let's see if anybody says it in the comments. Oh,
I
Jeff
could Google
Dye,
it. This is
diverse perspectives.
wild.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Take the time out of
What
your
club is this?
let me
Alright.
Google
I need
it.
you guys in the chat to be like, help me research this.
We have a caller. Maybe this could be what it is. I don't know. Okay.
Wow.
Jerry, thank you for calling Bacchanal Thursday. Is that your name?
Yeah, it's Darren.
Darren? Do you know what
Yeah.
we're talking about? Do you have an answer for our question? If not, call back. You also called on a bizarre number.
Yeah, I just want Chrissy to shout out my band on Friday night.
I don't know. He seemed like he was going to say something weird.
The
so
N-word.
Nope, yeah. And we're in the middle of something, Darren.
What kind of a name is Darren anyway?
Ugh, a fake one. Keith.
Comedy
/bar.
/bar.
At comedy /bar.
Oh, it's called at comedy /bar.
That's the hint.
Seattle.
Slash.
Comedy /bar.
Capitol Hill Comedy Club. Let's go to the website.
All right, let's see. Who else
Stop
is
screen. I'll pull it up here.
Thank you.
Bink, bink, bink.
Bink, 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 bink.
Here it is.
Bing, bing, bing. Bing, bing, bing.
Bing, bing. Bing, bing.
Bing, bing. Oh, here we are. There we go. Comedy
Now,
bar.
who is on the schedule?
Shit.
Katie Boyle, she won't get unbooked. Queers
Heck
to the front. I believe it's queers to the back if I know anything about being queer. Okay. That is where the queers typically end up because they've tried the front and they're not satisfied.
They're just not satisfied.
So
Cheers for queers. Yes.
Ali Sultan, he is diverse, he is safe. Leave your tubals at the door. Maximini, he looks diverse, he's fine. Ian Carmel, he could be Italian. He looks kind of gay. He's probably fine.
He's got a mustache. Seattle loves a mustache.
Right. If you're white, you need to have a mustache and you need to wear tight clothes or else you're out.
Right.
February. Let's go March.
I
Dave Merhehe. Never heard of
don't
him.
know what that is.
Vikram Balaj. He's diverse. He's fine. Janelle Draper. As long as she's a feminist, she's fine. Lynette Manning. She's brown and overweight. She's fine. Todd Royce. This looks like a discount Jim Stansel. Adam Posse. Johnny Taylor Jr. looks just like a really a glorified barista.
Yeah,
Dan
so they-
Lamort and Natalie Cuomo. See, they're engaged. They've had a kind of a very cute love story. Dan used to be incredibly overweight, like
he
500
used to be
pounds.
morbidly
obese. And
almost,
Natalie was engaged or married to like a motorcycle guy. They broke up. She was hooking up with like 75% of the male comics in New York, and then they found each other and fell in love, and now they're getting married. So it's like a beautiful. I think they should not be unbooked.
I like Natalie a lot.
Yeah.
She was, yes, she's made some missteps with her dating preferences a few times. She was engaged to the biker that was like, all he had was a bike, it seemed like. And but then she met Dan, but I find skinny Dan,
he's a completely different
Is it
person.
weird?
I don't even recognize him.
yeah, is it weird to say like you're funnier when you're fatter?
Like
I don't
nobody
know.
likes Al Roker skinny. You know, everyone's like, is that really him?
Yeah, you
But
just
he's healthier and he'll live a lot longer in this current form. So I'm happy. for him.
exactly. And look, he landed Natalie, but yeah, they're doing great. So
But they are two straight white people. So I am worried that they are next on the chopping block.
but maybe it's like a there's like a clause because one used to be morbidly obese.
Right. And maybe
So-
Natalie can come out and say, look, I'm bisexual. Don't unbook us.
Exactly.
I won't prove it or anything, but just know that it's in there somewhere. Eddie
Exactly.
Pepitone, he's kind of like a household name. White guy. I'm shocked that he's still on the calendar. Let's see what's going on for April.
Interesting.
Luke Severin, never heard of him. Aaron Engel.
You know what? Too, could it be? I don't know. Because Natalie used to date Louis J. Gomez.
Right. Is she going to get
could it-
canceled by association?
I mean, well, could it be maybe she put in a bad word? Maybe I don't know. I'm just spitballing. You never know.
I don't
but,
know. This seems ideologically.
It has to be, or else they
motivated.
wouldn't take the three of them out.
Yeah, no,
right?
she's like seems very happy with Dan. She doesn't seem the type to like
Be like, no,
sandbag
Louis,
an ex.
that's from here.
Yeah.
Right.
If that were the case, it would just be him.
I-
It wouldn't be the whole lot of them.
No. Right. So it's Jim Florentine and Kurt
Who is
Metzger.
this? I'm clicking on her. Julia Jasunis. Seattle, get ready for a night of unparalleled comedy entertainment.
Unparalleled.
Where is she? What is her credit? Maybe she's a local yokel.
Maybe.
Who is Casey McLean? He can't even keep both his eyes
old
open for
Dan
the photo.
Lamort.
Yes, this is fat Dan Lamort. He's
That's
now-
how Dan Lamort used to look. Right. This guy looks
Again,
jolly and hilarious.
I'm worried about Casey McLean because he is straight and he has 2 daughters.
Is that what it says?
Yes, these
Juggling
are
life
his
with a
credits.
wife, 2
These
daughters,
are his
a
comedy
dog,
credits.
and a cat.
Juggling life with a wife, 2 daughters, a dog, a cat, and a fridge stocked with craft beer.
Well, he
Isn't
is.
that great? Isn't that
size-
great about Seattle? Your credits can just be your family.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't you? Yeah, what are your credits? Here, you can headline. Just write a paragraph about what you've done. Well, I am morbidly obese, and I have a fridge full of beer and pets.
Okay.
JC.
This is their typical, I think, talent here.
Yeah.
Jackie Turgeson. Let me guess. Women's
Wonder
Comedy
for an
Festival.
evening
Yep,
that
Women's
feels-
Comedy Festival. That was
Yeah.
my first credit.
Join us for an evening filled with smiles, laughter, and the undeniable charm of JC, Jackie.
And whatever drug she's on.
and her straight hair revel in the hilarity as Jackie does something.
There will be uppers, there will be downers, there will be tales of ex-boyfriends. Look,
Absolutely.
it's like they always say, Mo Alexander, Mo problems. This guy is definitely not getting unbooked. He's body positive. He's brown. He's safe.
I have to admit, he does look funny. So
you know what's funny is his blood work is probably hilarious.
He looks like he's having trouble breathing, which is
crazy
hilarious.
woke Asian.
Oh, the crazy woke Asian. Those are
Kiki Young. This is your Asian counterpart, Keanu.
Yeah, that's me.
It's you if you were Asian.
Straight from the iconic Comedy Store in Hollywood. All right, so she's from LA. Now she's moved to Seattle to be.
They're claiming this is going to be a night of groundbreaking comedy. I think they've broken all the crazy woke and Asian ground they're going to break, just in general.
Crazy woke Asians. So silly. She doesn't, and also she's not like, she's a very gorgeous woman, and you wouldn't.
Yeah.
Like,
why is she doing comedy? She's way too good looking to even be doing this.
Yeah, it's
on a Sunday. Kiki, come on. You don't need
ridiculous.
to be doing this.
No, get out, please. Stop.
Get out. Find a husband. Save yourself. Alvin Hawaii.
Okay, we have a Hawaiian person, maybe
out of New York City. I've never heard of him, but again, I'm not in the New York City clubs.
Oh, he performs at the Comedy Cellar. All right.
Really? Wow.
That's what it says, I believe.
Okay.
No, but
why is he not on Crazy Woke Asian Night?
Crazy Woke Asian. You two should do this show together.
You can see him at the Wash and Steam Monday through Friday. And then you can find him at Angel Tips on Sundays. He does a great pedicure.
I know. You pick color.
Pick a color.
No, you pick color comedy show. That is untoward.
Now
sorry I said it. Yes.
Okay. This is
all right. So Louis J. Gomez and whatchamacallit, Jim Florentine. They're just straight white men, and they needed to.
They're straight white men, and there's just no place for that here in Seattle.
Let's see if we can get in there on the 11th, Chrissy. What do you think? Any of those?
Yeah, let's les it up a little bit. Let's take like a photo of us like looking angry at our dads, and we'll call it like nasty women or something. We'll be untowards, the untoward whores.
Untoward whores with
the bad girls of comedy.
Bad girls of comedy.
Be like back to back, like
Dylan Mulvaney's identical twin sister and her redheaded older pregnant sister. Yes.
Yeah.
Something along those lines. Bad girls of
I'll call it Crowning with Chrissie.
Crowning with Chrissie.
Crowning around. Because crowning is what happens when the head starts to come out like this. You're like, the bean is gonna be like, I'm coming.
That would be that would be transformative, where you give birth on stage and pretend I'm trans.
I have to call my special that Crowning Around. They're gonna be like, look at her making fun of Asians, and I'll be like, no, it's not like that.
I'm pregnant. Crowning around.
It's a pregnancy reference.
It's a pregnancy reference. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. Send them Geno's available.
Yes, and just say that he's fucking gay.
Bisconte, should we send them an email and send them your clips?
Be like, can we add?
And we'll say, but we're gonna say that you're a homosexual.
Can you add him to Queers to the Front or something?
Oh my God! Tell him
Queers in the Front.
queers in the front, or we'll just send them that headshot, that photo shoot of you with where you're in bare feet and like the thing. Yes.
Yeah.
Get Garrett or Steve on it. It'll be fun. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I should do. I should say the baby is trans. I can tell. I know it. Like he's been sending me signs.
Exactly. We are a shoo-in. I'm basically am Dylan Mulvaney, and you're famous and pregnant. And go,
I'll just say there's a
and
trans
woman.
baby inside me, and you can't tell me different.
Yeah,
circumcision. No, just take the whole thing off as soon as he's born. I don't even want to see it. Just take it all off. What are we doing? Circumcision. You're already there.
I'm delirious, and you're cracking me up. Oh my God.
Y'all pull away.
Just do whatever it wants. How can you
Finish the
tell?
job.
Oh, too funny. Yes, we'll send them Geno's available.
Like.
Should we draft an email for Bisconte?
Yes.
Maybe we shall. Okay.
I can't wait till they write you back with 10 paragraphs.
What's the place called again?
It is called Capitol Hill Comedy Bar. 210
Really?
210 Broadway East in Seattle. Capitol Hill Comedy Bar. That sounds horrible.
Capitol Hill Comedy Bar.
They have something called a friendship dungeon.
Friendship dungeon. All right. So, how do you even draft an email like this? Dearest Capitol Hill Comedy Bar.
Dear, her name's Jess.
Jess? Okay, let me.
With one S, which is the way that you know that she's very different and interesting. Jess Anderson.
Jess.
Like Wes Anderson, but with a J.
With a J. Okay, great. Present.
Yes, start it with Dear Comrades. That's perfect.
Dearest Comrade.
Their email. Their email's right on their Twitter. It's booking@comedy/bar.com.
Perfect. Okay. I'll draft this email right now, and then we can put Bisconte's photos in it. Are they on? Are they ready? Are you okay with this, Bisconte?
Don't a review bomb.
A review bomb. If I do this, are we going to never be able to
I love it.
Be booked there? Probably not, but who cares?
Do we want to be booked there?
Don't.
If they're not going to have, well, there might be a chance for you, Keanu, but if they're not having those dudes, they're not going to have Geno or me or myself.
Exactly. File new. Okay. So
just keep it professional and say that Geno is fucking, he's questioning or he's two-spirit. Like, you're not going to buy that he's trans or queer. Well, he could be, maybe, could he be queer? Depends on the headband. I think just say that he's questioning.
Okay. He's
non-binary. Yeah.
To whom? To what was the place called again?
Yes. Or you can say Dear Ms. Anderson.
Dear Ms. Anderson. Ms. Anderson. I would love to perform at your club as I am a
say non-binary or
a non-binary. This is wrong. Binary.
I mean, aren't we all questioning something?
Yes, we're all questioning what we're all doing. As I am a non-binary comedian. As I'm a non-binary.
Courtney brings up a good point. Are we sure Jess is a woman? I don't know. Let me look into that.
Yeah. Something like praising them for, the inclusion.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes,
Thank you for upholding the values of diversity, equity, and inclusion, and making this a safe space. Say safe space. Making this a safe space for performers in Seattle.
I feel that I feel no.
Why don't you pitch a show called Crazy Woke Italians starring
Crazy Woke Italians? Dear Miss Anderson. That says Mr. But maybe we shouldn't dear who knows? Could be Ms. Anderson. I would love to perform at your club as I'm a non-binary comedian, and I feel safe, and I would love to. I love
Thank
the
you for creating.
Okay,
a safe
Jess is a woman.
think,
Jess
and
is
I
a
and
woman.
I and it and I want
Well, thank you for creating
to
a safe
thank
space.
you for creating a safe space for
They literally just opened last year in May.
people like me. What can we say? I would love to perform at your club, and I'm a non-binary comedian. I've performed.
Jess, by the way, is a stand-up comic, so that already tells you a lot. Like anytime a club is run by a stand-up comic, you're like,
Yeah, is it a real club or is it like a
or is it a vanity project?
or do they have like just a room in a hotel or something? Like interesting. Dear Miss Anderson, I would love to perform at your club. As I am a non-binary comedian and I want to thank you for creating a safe space for people like me. I am very
That's perfect.
I have performed
And then name
I mean, really, we can't do this.
What?
Because we're gonna send all of his pictures
Mine?
over to this comedy club. Yeah, we can't.
you don't have to
this.
send a headshot. Just say I'm Geno Bisconte and let her look into him.
For people like me.
Make her do the work.
Just say people like me. You don't have to like prove it with the photos right away.
Please feel free to Google me.
No, don't say that. That's a dead giveaway. Say just say for people like me. I would love to I would love to I don't know, send some avails. Some weekend avails.
I am available for eternity.
I am available every weekend except for Pride.
I'm gonna pee my pants. I'm available every weekend except for Pride. I'm available for the foreseeable future.
You're in luck.
Pick a weekend. Guess what? I'm free.
Future.
I got a good feeling about whatever weekend you pick.
You're gonna get Pride.
Other than Pride weekend. This is just weird.
Yeah, but I have plans for Pride. I'm gonna be at Fire Island getting reamed out all weekend. Sorry.
Oh, I wonder if we could send it. We probably can't, but we'll
What do you mean can't?
we can.
Yes, include the picture of Geno and Stancil kissing. That's brilliant.
Good idea. Okay, yeah.
That's
maybe.
called street cred.
It just seems like does it seem like we're trolling them?
I'm an ally.
Her email to canceling their shows sounded like trolling.
It's true. Dear Miss Anderson, I would love to perform at your club as I am a non-binary comedian, and I want to thank I want to thank you for creating a safe space for people like me.
She's getting serious emails that sound just like this every day.
Yeah,
I am available for
you're right.
since I love
Cock.
since I am so excited about your club. I will clear my schedule for
My rectum.
and my rectum.
And
date
my large intestine.
you may have available. Other than Pride, of course. Available. To prove no. Here's a photo of me kissing a man. No. Thank you for making a space in comedy for people like me.
There we go.
And funny comedians.
Me. There we go. And then do we add a photo of Stancil and him kissing? I wonder if they
that
would get
might be. I know it's relevant, and it's like the cherry on top, but that might be.
No, we can't do that.
Trying too hard.
Dear Miss Anderson, I would love to perform at your club as I am a non-binary comedian, and I want to thank you for creating a safe space for people like me. Since I am so excited about your club, I will clear my schedule for any dates you may have available. Thank you for making a space in comedy for people like me. Sincerely, Eugene.
Should it be comedians like me?
Eugene.
It should be for comedians like us.
For comedians like us.
Instead of people
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a group
Sounds
effort.
very communist.
Yes.
Teamwork makes the
Very
dream
good.
work.
For comedians.
Teamwork makes the cream work.
And throw in ally, right? Thank you for being an
Yes.
ally and creating a safe space.
Yes. Thank you for making a
They love
space
that
in
word.
comedy for comedians like us. Allies unite. No. Since I'm so excited about your club. And thank you
for being an ally.
Thank
and
you
creating-
for
just say
thank you for being an ally. This is
Yes, and put his pronouns. He, him,
ally.
or he, them.
Wacky and wacky.
How do you
Team
spell
champ.
ally?
ALLY.
Ally.
I think so
Yeah.
too. Yeah, it's ALLY. I'll check it.
And
Get
yes,
a lot of credit.
it is. And making a space in comedy for comedians like us.
Yes. And then she'll be like, "What are you?" But you're not supposed to ask.
Dear Miss Anson, thank you for
Just
being an
keep
ally.
it vague and gay.
Yes, extremely. Keep it gay, keep it gay, keep it gay.
Gay and vague.
Sincerely, Eugene Bisconte.
It's going to be a Bisconte song.
The Bisconte songs.
That would be a great name for his monthly show there.
Bisconte songs. EUGENE. Is that how you spell Eugene? Bisconte. Trans. Ally. No. Eugene Bisconte. All right. So I have it. If we have the email, I guess I could send it. There we
Send
go.
it, brah.
What's the email? Someone would have to send it to me.
Where'd it go? It is. It's gone now.
Visconti,
get it.
I'm going to
No, it's
text it to you. Will you email it from your email?
Oh yeah, okay. Just
Yay.
email it to me,
Okay, well.
and I'll send it from the Geno Bisconte Comedy Gmail.
Woohoo. I love it.
You're texting or emailing? Well, I'll know.
I'm going to.
Oh my God. I don't know where the fucking email went.
It doesn't matter. But we will find it, and there will be no doubt. Email. Boo, boo,
Hold on. I will not rest till I find it. Capitol Hill. How does it go? Slash? Fuck. I have no idea. Capitol Hill Comedy Club. Wow. I have no idea. It's
Somebody in the chat.
it's lost. Okay. Booking at comedy/bar.com.
All right, I just sent it to you, Bisconti. So Bisconti is going to email.
I'm typing it.
I'm
Right
putting in the
email
private
now.
chat right now.
So
Booking at what, Chrissy?
Booking at comedy/bar.com.
booking at comedy,
Like
and then
like-
not
yeah,
slash.
like
Slash
gash,
work.
like remember
Yes.
like gash, but
Gash.
instead with an SL.
COMEDYSLASH bar
Bar.
BAR.
Yes.
.com.
And I just emailed you the draft. Feel free to add anything in that you would like.
Booking at comedy
Maybe don't.
/bar.com.
They're gonna be like, "What the fuck is this? What is this man?" And then
Dear Miss Anderson, I would love to perform at a club as MA.
sorry, as I am. Yes, thank you. Please proofread it.
I will be happy to.
That'll be fun. Let us know if they email you back.